Hello, everybody, and today I have my one of my most anticipated movies to discuss on this channel, with the honor of Lego Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight coming out, and my next movie review from 2025. I decided to review Batman Ninja versus Yusaki League, or Justice League. So this is, I guess you can say, the sequel to the original Batman Ninja that came out all the way back in 2018. And I might as well get my thoughts on the first one. I will review it one day. But I actually did like Batman Ninja. Did I think it was the best Batman animated movie? No. But it was definitely a crazy movie for sure. And as for this movie, it's definitely crazy for sure. But the one disappointing aspect about it was that they changed the voice cast. I don't know if it was because of budget, but yeah, there's no Roger Craig Smith playing Batman like he did in the first one. There's no Will Friedle. There's no any of the legendary voice actors that voice these characters. But I guess they got non-union actors to voice the English version of this movie, because there is a Japan version where you can hear the Japanese audio, and it's a whole debate about the whole sub versus dub thing for anime that I'm not really into at all. But this is technically an anime review and a DC animated review, since ever since the Crisis movies ended last year that I reviewed on the channel. Go check them out. I thought this would be the end of DC animation for their movies. But looks like they're still sprinkling in some animated movies. I don't know what next is, but we also got Batman, like I think it's called Batman, the Aztec Batman. I think I reviewed it. I'm having a loss of memory. But they also decided to do this movie, and they recently just announced Batman Nightfall Parts 1, 2, and 3. I'm looking forward to it. We haven't gotten any news about it, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I might as well talk about this movie. So this is where Batman and the Bat Family are forced to team up to stop the Justice League, who have been kidnapped and transported to a different timeline where their history has been rewritten, and Japan is somehow in Gotham. And it's up for Batman to figure it out. What's going on and what happened to the disappearance of the Justice League. So this roster of the Justice League, we got Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Green Lantern, the Jessica Cruz version, and Superman, of course. So yeah, we got the main founding members. Yeah, we don't have Martian Manhunter or Hawkgirl like in the DCAU, but this roster is pretty good. I really do like these designs of these characters. They look super creative. I love the samurai feel to the designs of these characters. Even we get a new addition to the Bat family. We got Damian Wayne Robin this time. The last time we saw oh wait, I think Damian was in the last movie. I'm having a Mandela effect. But of course, we also got Nightwing, Red Hood, and I wish we got Batgirl in this movie. We didn't get her at all, but we did see Jim Gordon. But once Batman does go into the Japan world, that's where we get this creative looking intro that's very anime feel. We see Batman meet the various Justice Leaguers. We first are introduced to the Jessica Cruz. I know they gave them names for these characters in this other timeline in this movie, but I don't know. I just don't feel like saying it. I'm just saying what I'm used to. But the way our characters interact are interesting. I like how they came up with backstories for each of the Justice Leaguers. They're basically mind controlled into being villains in this Japan-like world, except for Wonder Woman, who is the only, I guess you can say, good one in this universe. She is a singer, surprisingly. We literally see her music video in this. It's kind of a catchy tune. We also see like an anime like Power Rangers looking intro of the Bat family. It was definitely nostalgic for anime lovers, of course. But I might as well talk about the Batman design in this. It does look like his last appearance in the movie, but it looks more updated, I guess. To look more like the comic book one we're used to. We got the yellow around the bat symbol. Yeah, the cape looks cool looking. I do like the yellow eyes. It was a nice change of pace. And yeah, the animation does look like the last one, of course. We also got a bunch of Batman villains that show up in the intro. We get the Joker, who is only in the movie for a couple minutes, who Batman encounters him, of course. We got Harley Quinn, and yeah, she looks badass and awesome with her design. We don't see Catwoman, but I think we mainly just see some, not really many villains. We just see like the intro of the various other Batman villains. But I think they mainly just want to focus on the Justice League. We mainly get battles between the characters. We see the interaction. But of course, the main villain of this movie is Ra's al Ghul, who wants to turn this Gotham into like a Japan-like world, I'm pretty sure. And we even get some interactions with him and Damian. But of course, Batman doesn't trust Ra's al Ghul. It makes sense for it to be Ra's al Ghul since he's the closest we have to like a Japan samurai feel with Batman, since, he leads the League of Assassins. And the only way these characters are able to fight is Batman is forced to take down each of the Justice Leaguers with the Bat family. We see Nightwing make like a robot version of him. He's able to, I think, take out, I forget, it was like maybe the fight with Wonder Woman. We see the fight with Green Lantern. I think they mainly take out Aquaman and Green Lantern when we see their interactions with with Batman. I forget how they take them down. They just use various Batman mechs that are clearly meant to be over the top, just like in the first movie where Batman literally used like a giant samurai like mech straight from Power Rangers, or even the Spider-Man Japanese show. That's a deep cut. But of course, Batman, it has to fight Superman in this movie. We get another Batman versus Superman, but this time he of course uses a mech to use kryptonite on him. He even tells him his origin when he fights Superman, and he literally looks straight out of a like manga. He's wearing like a over the top cape and he's wearing sandals, but Superman surprisingly is not wearing shoes in this whole movie. He's just forgetting to wear his boots. Of course, I forgot to also mention the Flash. We see like an over-the-top Flash with his samurai-looking hat. He, of course, gets taken down by, I think Red Hood. He uses like a needle on him, of course. But the finale is mainly them trying to take down Ra's al Ghul from using his device. And when the characters do get their memories back, we get a bunch of references to other DC stuff. So we can assume some events happen in this version of the Justice League. But Batman does fight Superman, like I said. It's a pretty good fight. It's always fun to see who would win in a fight, Batman or Superman. Even though I love it when these two are together. I know a lot of people don't like the movie Batman versus Superman, but I'm going to guess that this fight was definitely better than the Snyderverse one. But if Batman does take down Superman, he's able to help him get his memories back. We get references to like Flashpoint Superman. We even see him carrying Kara. So I assume Crisis could have happened in this version of Batman. And we get his memories, and the Flash sees his memories. We see like old Flash from like, this is like a deep cut, but I've read the Flash Year One where he travels to an alternate timeline where he meets his older self, and he also sees like Jay Garrick Flash in his memories. So Flash does get his Flash abilities back. Wonder Woman gets her look back, and Jessica Cruz and Aquaman, of course. And Batman's able to fix the Justice League. First, it's Batman versus the Justice League, and now it's they team up together and they're able to find a way to take down the giant machine Ra's al Ghul is using. They're able to fix the timeline. I'm like really jumping, of course, but everything does come back to normal, and even the end credits shows that Robin gets his haircut back from the first movie, and he's upset by it. And Alfred, of course, tries to make him wear a wig in the post-credits scene, but of course Robin refuses. Damian Wayne won. But yeah, the Batman Ninja versus Yasaki League, it was not as good as the first one, but this movie was definitely a lot of fun. It was just like it was very straightforward. It was a very short movie. It was only an hour and a half. But I'm really curious if they'll do a third movie. I don't know. They probably won't. But if we do, we could have a Batman Ninja trilogy. That could be a lot of fun. But now we have a duology. But yeah, I'll definitely review Batman Ninja when the time comes. But I'd probably give this movie probably a 7 out of 10. It was definitely an okay experience for the DC animated stuff, since I feel DC deserves animation to get more spotlight. Yeah, we're getting more shows lately. We're about to get My Adventures of Superman, Batman Cape Crusader, a Green Lantern show, Mr. Miracle, but I don't know about movies. They're probably taking a break from animated movies, because I hope they don't stop with animated movies, since that is the one thing I love about this channel. I'm able to review DC animated movies, and I definitely plan to do more. But yeah, I'll definitely like to check out more anime movies. That will definitely be on the list for stuff to discuss. But the next review, I think I'll finally do Frankenstein, since that movie's a bit longer. So I just wanted to get these reviews out of the way, so I hope you enjoy it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.